What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the Fairy Feather Sylveon. So I know a lot of people have been choosing Primarina for their Fairy type Pokemon, and rightfully so. I mean, it's a Water type as well. It's got that Hyper Voice that becomes a Water move, and it also has Moonblast. Two great moves that end up becoming a stab move for it. But if you are getting sick of using it, Sylveon with that Water Tera could actually be another really good option. Main reason being is that the Hyper Voice, the Tera Blast, and even the Quick Attack all become fairy moves because of the Pixilate. And not just that, but with that Tera Blast as well, if you end up terastallizing into water, that becomes a water move. And with Pelipper on the team, if it ends up setting that rain, it'll do a lot of damage as well. Obviously, that Fairy Feather is really going to benefit the Hyper Voice and the Quick Attack and the Tera Blast if you don't terastallize. And especially with those being fairy moves, it's going to do a lot of damage. I mean, again, I know that especially without Flutter Mane in this regulation, a lot of people are kind of struggling to find the right fairy type for them. Again, a lot of people have really chosen Primarina, but really excited to see if Sylveon could actually be a really good option too. So we'll get into some battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just having chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Ooh, now, honestly, this might actually be a good game for Sylveon. A lot of things that obviously the water could do well against, and a lot of other things too. So I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to actually start with Weavile, and we're going to start Sylveon. That way we have Fake Out or Upper Hand Pressure. So let's go those two. I feel like we need to bring Rillaboom. And honestly, I think we're going to have to bring Pelipper too. I would love to bring Archaludon, do not get me wrong, but I think changing the weather and allowing us to have a stronger Tera Blast would actually be nice. Obviously, that would only help if we end up terastallizing into water. Otherwise, it's actually going to be a fairy move, but still, So, question is, are they going to start out with something a little speedier, or are they going to go with, like, straight out with, like, Porygon 2 here? No, that is Porygon 2, and that is the bear. That is the bear. Alright, so not great, but not horrible. Not great, but not horrible, because here's what we can do. We can go for the Fake Out over there, and we can go for the Hyper Voice. As long as they're not a Ghost Tera, but I know for the most part they're usually, what is it, Water Tera? Or not Water, I'm so sorry. We're the Water Tera, the Poison Tera. At least the majority of the ones I've seen have been that. So I'm kind of hoping for a Protect and, well, whatever the hell they would end up doing. They didn't have anyone that would block priority, so that's good for us too. Nice, and I doubt they're Covert Cloak because they have more than likely going to be, ooh, High Swords Dance. More than likely going to be Eviolite. Okay. Here's what we're going to do then. We're going to go, I know it seems ridiculous because we could always go Triple Axle, but let's go Throat Chop over there, and honestly, problem with going with Hyper Voice though is the fact that it's not going to be strong enough into just Porygon though, Tera Blast would be a little bit stronger. But if they don't protect, they would have to protect though, right? They would have to protect. Yeah. So let's go with the Tera Blast. It's going to be just a little bit stronger, and we need as much as we can possibly get here. Yeah, it might be a little rough. I think we need a crit. Yeah, we would have needed a crit. There's the Trick Room. That's fair. The good news is, at least they would only be able to really kind of hurt one of us here. I mean, I guess they could always go for the Earthquake, but... Let's go for the Triple Axle over there. And let's go back with the Hyper Voice. Oh, okay. We'll take that. That's fair. That's not great, though. If they go Facade into Sylveon, we're gone. That's what happens. It's unfortunate that that HP stat wasn't enough. But it's okay, though. You know what? We're still in a good spot. We're in a very good spot. Let's go. Despite the Intimidate, still able to survive that. Let's go. Okay. So, let's end up going Pelipper here. Okay, the good news about this is that we can go Upper Hand. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go Upper Hand over there, and I am actually going to swap into Sylveon, or into Rillaboom, pardon me. Into Sylveon. Yeah, let's go into Rillaboom. That'll get us more, fake out pressure on the next one then, too. Plus, with the rain out here, we don't have to worry that much about a Flare Blitz. It still could be bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be as bad as it would normally. Besides, they wouldn't go Flare Blitz over there, you know what I mean? They're probably going to go Spore. Get that defense boost. Almost forgot we had Grassy Seed. Steal their safety goggles. Did I not go Upper Hand on that? Did I click the wrong move? Oh, did I click Triple Axle? Bro, I'm gonna have to watch that back. I can't believe I did that. Damn. That's so sad, actually. So let's go with that. We'll end up getting. Let's get the fake out over there. I think that's going to be smartest. Good. Like I said, too, because of the... Still a good amount of damage, though. Thankfully, no burn. Give me a good hit. It's actually not bad. We can definitely deal with that. Even if they do have a Pinch Berry. Oh, it's just a Citrus. Even better. That's beautiful. That is perfect. Alright. Man, that's upsetting. I thought I had that. Here's what we're going to do, though. Let's go back with the Triple Axle over there. Again, we don't have to worry about being put to sleep now because we stole the safety goggles with the Pickpocket. So, let's do that. Let's Tera Fire this time. And let's go for the high horsepower. I have enough faith. Oh, that's fine. I have enough faith that we're going to be able to pick them up after the Trick Room goes away. That it's not really going to matter that we terastallize into fire here and take away our Spore weakness. That's just my thought, though. Again, I could be wrong, but... Man, I'm still upset I didn't go Upper Hand. Man. Okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily make me happy. But what can you do, right? At least we'll get a neutral hit over there. It's not bad, actually. Pick up the triple. Let's go. Okay, now this time, let's make sure we click the upper hand. That would be nice. Good news here, too, is the fact that they do not have Trick Room anymore. Nor do they have anyone that's going to be able to set the Trick Room. We'll get the Intimidates, unfortunately. That could be a lot worse. They have not terastallized. Let's go with the upper hand over there. Let's go with the, go with the high horsepower over there, too. They didn't go for the fake out this time. Decent damage, all things considered. Understandable. Okay, now look, I 100% understand we are both, like, minus a good amount in our healths and everything like that, but the main reason why I'm holding off is because we only have one more of rain, and I would really love to bring them out here when we actually have, when we don't have the rain left, you know what I mean? So let's go with the triple axle over there. And let's go high horsepower. Damn. Still some damn good damage, I'm not gonna lie. I can appreciate that. So is that, too, actually. It's fine. They knocked off the safety goggles now. And now, unfortunately for us, they're going to be able to go for the Spore. But, here's the positive. Now they do not have Fake Out Pressure anymore. I think they're low enough in their HP that even if... That's fine, we're going to get the rain right back. They're low enough in their HP that even if they terastallize, I think we're going to be able to still take them out. With a Hurricane, that is. So let's go with the Hurricane over there, and let's try for the high horsepower. Yeah, again, I just really wanted to have the rain. We kind of needed it, especially for the Weather Ball. So we'll have this for another 5 turns. And the good thing is, again, I mean, even if they terastallize, I think they're low enough in their HP that we're going to be able to take out a Mungus. The only way they'd be able to survive is with the Protect. They would have to go for a knockoff and all that good stuff. So I think we're fine here. Yeah, that's legitimately totally fine. That is not a big deal. Especially if they're down in the red. Nah, we're fine. Hurricane. Okay, they weren't quite in the red, but still, low enough. So that's good. We take them out. And now they're going to be susceptible to a Weather Ball. Rillaboom is asleep. That's unfortunate, though. Oh, they're doing that to Rilla. Fair. Okay, there goes the Miracle Seed, but it's not like we're going to use a Grass move anyways. Let's go for the Weather Ball. Let's go for the high horsepower. And let's take this dub. It was unfortunate that Sylveon got knocked out so early, but, you know, those facades, man. You know what I mean? Wish we could have terastallized into water, but that still wouldn't have saved us. Either way, we still picked up the win, and that's what matters. Good game. All right, so we got a pretty tough battle right here, especially considering the fact that they do have a Steelmon, they do have a Poisonmon, and then if we do terastallize, they do have Grass and Electric. Not ideal by any means whatsoever. but we're still going to make this work, damn it. So let's go Sylveon, let's go Weavile. I don't know why, but I like that lead for some reason. We're also going to bring Rillaboom and... I think I'll finish it off with Archaludon. I don't think that's a bad idea. Obviously, we're not bringing our Rain, but really, realistically, that's going to be there mostly for the body press. So, we just need to make sure that that we can actually make that work. Obviously, I'm a little worried about the fighting on that side, too, but... Hi, Weavile. Alright. So here's what we're going to end up doing. I'm a little worried they might just go and do a Dire Claw. So let's Tera. Go for the Hyper Voice. And it ain't get... Actually, no. Here's what we're going to do instead. Let's go for the Hyper Voice, and let's go for the Fake Out. I don't think that we need the upper hand. I think that... I thought we were going to be faster. Apparently, that was not the case. I should have went for the upper hand. And there goes Weavile. Well, that was a complete misplay by me. I don't know why I thought that we were going to be faster. I mean, even if they are unburdened... Damn, really good damage right there. Even if they are unburdened, like, I still thought that maybe... it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is the fact that we're going to have a chance to get the Fake Out here with Rillaboom. We do have two Mons that are going to be weak to Poison, unfortunately, but we can put up with that. Hi. Nice, it's Primarina. Alright, here's what we do. I don't think that we have to... I mean, honestly, terastallizing Sylveon actually wouldn't be a horrible thing, but I think we're going to be fine. All we got to do is just go for the Hyper Voice again. And let's try to fake them out. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of the right call. Okay. I get it. Now we can terastallize. So here's what we're going to do. I think sticking with Hyper Voice is going to be the right call for us, though. Yeah, because we should be able to knock them out. They still have Tera. So let's Tera Water. Let's go Hyper Voice. And because they may just terastallize. I'm thinking about swapping into Archaludon and not worrying about a... Let's go into Archaludon. We'll be able to have Fake Out pressure again then. And again, this will allow us to, if they go Dire Claw, that actually works for us. Nice. Even better. We'll take that all day. We will absolutely take that all day. Let's get our Tera in. Let's become a Watermon. And let's start to wreak some havoc here. Why not? It's Sylveon. Let's show what Sylveon can do. I'm hoping that we can actually get Gambit down to about half with the Hyper Voice, but chances are it's probably going to be a little bit closer. That's what I thought. Going to be a little bit closer to about a third. Yeah. Third to a half, something like that. But there we go. Goodbye. That's beautiful. Yes, I know they get a little bit of restoration there, but still, we're fine. Beautiful. So let's go Hyper Voice. I'm gonna go Flash Cannon over there. And let's just take the win. That's what I'm talking about right there. Again, once you're able to terastallize them into the water, like, you really don't have to worry about the poison as much. Obviously, Dire Claw could have put us to sleep, but let's not think about that. Let's think about the fact that Sylveon was out there, it was a Water Tera, and it picked up the win. Good game. But if there is one thing that we haven't done yet, that would be breaking out the Water Tera Blast or the Quick Attack. Might be tough in this one, but still might actually be viable depending on what ends up happening here. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to end up starting Sylveon, as well as it kind of seems ridiculous, but I'm actually thinking about Glimmora. Then let's go Rillaboom. Actually, no, what am I thinking? What am I thinking, guys? I am so sorry. Let's go Weavile, because, of course, the Darkmon, of course we want that. And, I'm also going to bring Sylveon, too. We'll definitely need Rillaboom. Then I'm actually thinking about Glimmora as well, but Archaludon could actually be pretty damn good, too. So let's go with Arch. Plus, we can always terastallize. Obviously, with the ground that's going to be out there, it's going to be tough, but we'll still figure it out, man. We always do, right? Right? Alright, so a Water Tera might not actually be possible here. It's fair. But our Quick Attack might. So here's what we're going to do. Is we're going to go for the Throat Chop over into Indeedee. And let's go with the Hyper Voice. Again, if we really felt like we needed a little extra power and they have two Mons out there, we could always go with the Tera Blast without terastallizing. And I'm hoping that's not going to be a Fairy Tera. That's going to be a Fairy Tera. Yeah. I mean, it's a good call. It's a good call. I can't be upset at it. Yikes. Gotcha. You're not Hatterene. I see how it is. It's understandable. Okay, the good news here, though, is the fact that Sylveon is going to be a little bit faster. Let's go into Archaludon on this one, and let's go with the Hyper Voice again. Because I bet you they go Dazzling Gleam here. But wait, we were slower though, weren't we? Okay, cool. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, awesome. Well, in that case, now they're down to two Mons. And I bet you I can guess who they're going to be. Obviously, we know one of them is Hatterene. The question is the other one going to be Ursaluna? It's not. It's going to be Gallade. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Alright, well, this might actually be one of those spots where, by the way, let's swap into Rillaboom on this one. But this might actually be one where Tera Blast is going to be best. So let's do that, and let's Tera Blast into Gallade. Because it's possible they just go for a Wide Guard here. Plus, now we're going to have Fake Out Pressure. They lose terrain for good. And we're going to be in a better spot. We could have protected to be safe here, but I have faith in Sylveon. See? Always have faith. That Fairy Tera Blast goes hard. Love that. Sacred Sword goes over there. That's understandable. Oof. Alright, now this is one where I think that we actually do protect with Sylveon. Although we do have Fake Out Pressure, we're going to be faster than Gallade. So let's go with the Fake Out over into Hatterene. Let's go with the Hyper Voice. Beautiful. Nice. Hyper Voice. Pick up one. Not quite Hatterene, but we're going to be able to pick up Hatterene with the Grassy Glide on the next one. Gosh, I love the power that Sylveon has. Again, like, for a Mon that's not like a Legendary or a Paradox, a Rune Legend, you know, whatever it may be, for a Mon that doesn't have that, I actually can... I love the damage that it does. By the way, we are going to go Quick Attack, though. Damn it, I wanted to go for the Quick Attack. Because, again, that would be a Fairy Quick Attack. Might not be extremely strong because we're not a physical Mon, but still, would do some pretty decent damage, and it is priority. And I think, especially paired with the Grassy Glide, that would have picked up the win. Good game. So with the Hyper Voice and the Tera Blast that could potentially become a Water move, Sylveon is kind of like Primarina, even though you need one extra step because you'd have to terastallize it to become the Water type. But still, it's another great Fairy and potential Watermon out there as well. I mean, again, that Hyper Voice does some really good damage as a Fairy type move as opposed to a Water move that Primarina has. But that Fairy Feather powers it up even more. So that Hyper Voice can do a ton of damage. That Tera Blast, if you don't terastallize, is actually still a Fairy move as well. But once you do, becomes a Water move. And of course, that Quick Attack is actually a Fairy move too, and is going to be boosted by the Fairy Feather. Again, it is a physical attack, so it's not going to do a ton, but still, if you need a priority move that's going to be a Fairy move, that Quick Attack might actually be pretty good. So if you are sick of using Primarina and you're looking for another great Fairy type, I think that Sylveon, especially with that Fairy Feather, could be a really good option for you. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.